What's up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out Summoner's Glory in detail. Summoner's Glory is a mobile game you can play on Android or iOS, and it's an interesting hybrid between an MMORPG and a hero collector RPG similar to Marvel Strike Force. So, what I like about it is that you have a primary character that, much like an MMO, you can customize and go around in the world and do things, but then you also have phantoms that you collect and power up, which you can use to help you in battle. But my favorite thing about this game for sure is its emphasis on the social aspects. You can partner up with people for a lot of stuff. So I'll give you an example right here. This is similar to like an orb opening that you would do in Marvel Strike Force, which is I'll open an epic summoning book, but what's cool about it is other players can help with the opening. So as you can see, we got some members of the Khasino Dojo here helping out. And for every person that helps me summon, I have an increased chance of pulling an SS tier phantom, which is the rarest tier phantom. Not only that, but everyone who helps me is actually going to get compensation in the form of a summoning book for themselves. Not of the same quality, but the next one down. So there's a lot of stuff like this in the game where you're encouraged to work with other players for everyone's benefit. So it's really, really cool. Unfortunately, we did not get an SS this time. All right, so we're going to go ahead and summon here, and we have 4 people helping, so we have the best chances for getting an SS drop. And we're going to get... All right, we did get 1 SS out of this, but it is just a Lord's Guardian. All right, so this is pretty hype. I have a guaranteed SS from the SS class summoning books, and I don't know if this is confirmed, but I have heard reports that specifically the books that are exclusively SS summoning books have a better chance of giving you some of the really, really rare SS tier phantoms. So let's see if we get anything good. That would be a no. Just a heads up, by the way, these tips might be kind of out of order or not grouped properly. I'm just doing a bunch of stuff, and as I'm thinking of it, if I think it's something really important that I want to mention to a new player, throwing it in there. So I'm also going to mention I quite like the Trove. The Trove can be kind, the Trove can be cruel. So the way it works is it'll cost you 10 gems, and on average you're going to get about 900 gems a day for free once you get up and rolling, if you're doing everything that you have to do for the day. The game is pretty generous about giving you free gems, and so for a mere 10 gems, it'll populate with some stuff. And then you see here, start game, and you'll spend gems, and it will pick a random item that you see here. I don't actually like anything here, so I'm going to update it until I find something that I actually want. But so, yeah, those elite boost stones are pretty valuable, and the 100 diamonds would be a good return as well. So we're going to start game, and it's going to spend 50 gems, and you're going to get a random one of these items, which looks like this. Okay, so we got 600 smelting stones, not bad for another 50 gems. We can roll again, and it definitely won't land on the same thing twice, so we have better odds. So boom, just got a full refund on all the gems except the 10 that we spent updating. Got a full refund on the gems, so that worked pretty well. But as you can see here, now that we've done it twice, it's going to cost 100. If I do it again, it'll be 100, and then it will go up to 200 twice, and then it'll go up to 400 twice, and then if you have been so unlucky that you've been holding out for one particular item and it is the last one, you can guarantee that you just claim it for 800 gems. So it starts to get very expensive very fast and not worth it, but you can pursue certain items that you're having trouble acquiring elsewhere in the Royal Trove Game of Chance. So more than once, I've been pretty thankful that I checked the Trove and found something super valuable and didn't have to do a dungeon or something else to hunt for it. Also going to be giving some new player help tips as we go along. So first and foremost, grab your online rewards. Free stuff just for being online, and as you can see, every 5 minutes you're going to get some free stuff. Towards the end it's every 10 minutes, but yeah, really valuable stuff, and it's as easy as just clicking it. So that's up here. There's a lot of good stuff up here, but definitely that. There's the check-in bonuses, so like with a lot of these games, you'll get free stuff for logging in. And then I've got some bonuses here. I already claimed them because I just logged in earlier, but yeah, there's a lot of free stuff for you to be able to get. Another free thing that you want to make sure to claim is in your shop. Once per day, you'll see here under gifts, the daily super value pack. It's totally free. You can just click that and boom, you'll have it. And then that'll be in your backpack here. And there's the daily super value pack, and you'll click use. And there you go. some diamonds, some SS class summoning book fragments, bunch of good stuff. Another new player tip is you'll have a bunch of phantoms, and depending on their Evo level, they can get capped at a certain amount of experience, or at least at a certain level that they can't go past. So if you're going to be doing things that are going to result in you getting XP, as you can see here, I have 2 formations. This is my primary formation, but I've switched to my secondary formation so that when I go to my battle assistant and I'm claiming the rewards, this experience is going to the phantoms that actually need the experience, even though my main squad is available. Another super important new player tip is you want to do all of the daily quests listed under your guide. Now this is going to get a little bit confusing because separate from the daily quests listed under your guide, there's completely different daily quests, which we'll talk about in a bit. But as far as, just logging on and being like, what am I even supposed to be doing? Definitely you want to knock out everything listed under daily quest here, because they're super easy to do. You can do a lot of them real quick. I've been online maybe 5 minutes and I can already claim a bunch of these. And as you'll see, as you claim these, you'll also get those chests up there and you'll be able to get a bunch of good stuff just from doing some super quick tasks. And it's just good to do a lot of these things, especially when they don't take time and it guarantees that you're progressing. Another aspect of this game that I really like is that you can team up for just about everything. So most of the story quests you can complete as a group. You can do a lot of the dungeons as a group. So if you have a friend that wants to start playing, you can actually take them through some of the tougher dungeons if you're strong enough to be able to do them without too much help and kind of carry them through and get them a bunch of high level gear right away. And there's a lot of different aspects of this where even the quests themselves are built in to incentivize you to do stuff with other players. So for example, we've got Mad Hatter here, and I think we will give him a gift because sooner or later I will have a quest where I have to give people roses. We'll go ahead and give 88 roses to Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter, what do you say?
Thank you.
Perfect. Another way that you can help your friends, which is what we can do for people in our alliance, which we still have a few spots left if you want to join, is you can run people through high-level dungeons and get them really, really good loot, even if they're not really able to contribute very much in the fight. That'll look like this. Ta-da. By the way, another nifty feature in this game is auto, where your character will literally auto-navigate a dungeon and go through the bosses. So if you're strong enough, for example, with this dungeon that we're running, carrying someone through, I can literally just click the auto button and kick back, and my character will automatically navigate it and stop at each boss and defeat them. Very hands-off, very convenient. I also want to mention that the developers of this game are fine with players using macros. There's a lot of gear and runes and other stuff you can farm where you can literally create a macro in Bluestacks to have it basically play automatically overnight and farm you really good stuff. So yeah, the more automation, the better, especially when it comes to some of the more repetitive farming aspects of this game. Super convenient. On that note, killed the Shadow Demon. To the next mob. Alright, final boss. We're gonna take down Mystic Sheriston. Also, you can click someone to target lock them, and even on auto, all of your characters will then focus that character. You can see the targeting reticle above their head. Looks like this. That said, because I'm teamed up with 2 other players, they haven't set him as their only target, which is why some of the other characters are not attacking him, but my 3 are here in the center. No, I take that back. My 3 are over here on the right, and so you'll notice they're all going to be hitting the main boss.
Flawless victory.
Another thing I want to mention, I will be doing a video talking about how to upgrade your phantoms in full. There are a ton of different ways to upgrade your phantoms, and there's a lot to know as far as what's most important. Do you want to upgrade their ability levels? Do you want to increase their XP? Do you want to increase their Evo level? There's so many different ways to power them up, but I really want to call attention to, in particular, Amity, which is just something the game doesn't really talk too much about. It does like this one quick little tutorial, but you tend to forget about it, and it's super quick and simple. So see here, I'm going to Ankaris, I go to Evolution, and then you see Amity over here. And basically you can just have a chat with your character, just like this, and it'll increase their Amity. Now, that was a little bit wasteful because I already have max Amity on Ankaris, so probably should have chosen someone else. I don't remember exactly who I have max Amity on. Okay, I do have max Amity on Lord of Shadows, so let's go with Sea Warrior, perhaps? Nope, max. All right, let's go with Zeus. Zeus might be maxed. Okay, good. All right, so Zeus still needs plenty. So we'll go ahead and have a chat with Zeus. It does not matter which topic that you talk to Zeus about, but yeah, you can power him up just by having a chat. You can also give them amity by giving them gifts, and different characters get more amity from different gifts. So there's a list floating around on Discord, and if you need it, you can just PM one of us who plays regularly, and we'll send it over to you. I think it's posted in our Discord server as well. But yeah, you can just do that every day and build up their amity, and then they get improved stats, just literally 10% to health, physical and magic attack, and physical and magic defense. It goes up to 30% when you're at 3-star, and then up to 50% when it's all the way filled up. So it's just a great way to add a ton of stats to your characters for very little effort. And then there's also quests you can do where you can get the gifts that they respond well to that will increase their amity as well. I also want to mention when you're signing off, up whatever vigor potions that you have and head into Battle Assistant. Battle Assistant will basically autoplay a bunch of stuff for you. But so you can send your characters to auto fight a bunch of nodes, just like this. And then you can, of course, quick claim it. I don't recommend that. That's a ton of gems, not worth it. Or you can see this will take 6 hours and 40 minutes till all those battles are done. When you log in 6 hours and 40 minutes later, you can claim everything from all those battles as soon as you log in. You just log into a ton of rewards, a ton of XP. It's incredibly useful. Definitely always send out all of your battle assists for anything valuable. You can see what I'm doing here on the screen. But yeah, if you have the vigor, definitely send this all out. I'll send out some Phantasmagoria as well. And so when I log in sometime tomorrow, I should be ready to claim most, if not all of this, as soon as I pick up the game. So definitely do that before you sign off. Do you think if I throw everything I've got at my Ice Dragon Saber, I can get it to 18? It's it.
No, absolutely not.
It's
A few moments later.
What are the odds now? 22%. Still better than 1 in 5. That's a price I'm willing to pay for an upgrade on all the abilities. Boom! Alright, that wasn't too bad. But alright, so there you have it. That is a bunch of new player tips that I have for you guys. I will be doing more videos in the future, doing deep dives on specific topics. But there's one area of the game in particular that you really want me to talk more about, you have questions about, please leave those suggestions in the comments and I can read them. And definitely what a lot of people are asking for are going to be some of the first topics that I cover. So yeah, let me know. Otherwise though, as I said, that's all I've got for you. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and attend a Quinceañera, and I'll see you guys real soon. Until next time, peace!